So, a company in Simi Valley has been selling fake DUI tests to California law enforcement for 10 years. Untold numbers of people have been convicted because of this. They've lost their jobs, lost their licenses, some probably a whole lot more than that. And the state of California, they found out about it in August of 2025 and just kind of sat on it for a few months. I'm Lowell Steiger. I'm a Southern California personal injury attorney. I've been doing this for almost 30 years, and I have to tell you, this one really pissed me off. Here's what happened. These urine test kits, they're used to measure alcohol levels in DUI cases, and they are supposed to contain 750 milligrams of a preservative called sodium fluoride. That preservative keeps the sample stable. Without enough of it, a urine sample with sugar or yeast in it, like maybe, who knows what you ate or drank or whatever before, it will actually ferment inside of the vial after it's collected. So basically, it's making its own hooch. I mean, the urine turns into its own alcohol, and that alcohol level is then being used as evidence against the alleged drunk driver. So the kits from this company, Anwin Scientific, right here in Simi Valley, which is about maybe 10, 15 miles from my office, contained 100 milligrams of this sodium fluoride, which is roughly 1/7 of what the label said. So people's samples were sitting there generating alcohol after the fact, and those inflated readings were being used as evidence to convict them. That is really messed up. And here's what's even more messed up. The state discovered this in August of 2025. They swapped out the kits in September. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty fast. Okay. But the formal letter to the prosecutors who were trying to put all these people in jail, that didn't go out till January 28th of 2026. So that's August, September, October, November, December, January, almost February. So almost 6 months. And the defense attorneys, the people, the men and women who are defending these people who may have been wrongfully convicted, they just started finding out now in March of 2026. So like another 2 months. So I'm not saying anybody was trying to hide anything. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's a very leisurely timeline for information that could mean the difference between someone having a criminal record and someone not having a criminal record, and all of the consequences that go with a criminal record. Messes up your life. So who's affected? Now, if your case was in Los Angeles or San Francisco, you're probably all right, because big counties like that run their own labs and they were not using these kits, as far as I know. But there are 60 law enforcement agencies throughout California and 7 district attorneys' offices across California that use these kits or used these kits. They were affected. So mostly smaller counties, and the total number of people who may have been wrongfully convicted, like I mentioned before, is still unknown. Here's the good news, if there is good news. Now there is. If someone was wrongfully convicted because of these kits, you or they may have more than one legal remedy. First, on the criminal side, you may be able to move to have your conviction vacated, which, goodbye, good luck, that's it. You don't have a conviction anymore. That's gone. So you need to talk to a criminal defense attorney right now, because these reviews are happening as we speak. Secondly, and this is the one I find to be really interesting, you may have a civil lawsuit. I find it interesting because I'm a civil lawyer. So think about what a wrongful DUI conviction actually costs someone. I mean, it is really horrible. I mean, really awful. It's a suspended license, lose a job, fines, probation, lawyer fees, a criminal record that follows you everywhere you go, job application, apartment rental, custody hearings. These are real damages. These are significant damages that just mess up your life, mess up someone's life. Uh, anyway, so and Anduin Scientific, the company that was, I don't know why they didn't put in the 750 milligrams, but they didn't. And I don't know, were they saving money? That'd be kind of deliberate. So if that's the case, there could be punitive damages against them. But if they were doing it by accident, then there's negligence. So you have a personal injury lawsuit for negligence. You might also have a product liability lawsuit. Bottom line here, and you can recover financially for that. Uh, Bottom line here is that our justice system is built on reliable evidence. I mean, really, you got to want to have to be able to trust the system. So when that evidence becomes unreliable, everything built on top of that falls apart. It comes crashing down like a house of cards. And someone needs to be held accountable for that because lives were affected. So let me just say, if you or someone you love was convicted of a DUI in one of the affected jurisdictions since the year 2016 or 2016 going forward, especially if the reading was like right around 0.08, please, please, please talk to an attorney. You may have more options than you think. I'm Lowell Steiger. Subscribe. Oh, sorry. Hit subscribe. Share this with someone who may need it, and see you in the next one. Thanks for listening or watching, whatever it is we do here.